What is up, everybody? Taco Bandit here with some breaking news. So as many of you know, I've spent the past 24 hours or so with this beast right in front of me, and I have learned that it may just be the greatest truck in the world. What we're looking at here is the 2015 Corolla LE. So let's start off by showing you a couple things about this truck here and showing you why it makes it the greatest truck in the world. So let's start down here at the bottom. You can see it has some wicked road rash here, but you know that was done by nothing but mud bogging, and this was a puddle here. I mean, this mud was over the roof of this car, I'm sure. But as you can see, it also has this aggressive front bumper here, and this shape actually repels mud, which is why the car is still clean. So moving up here, these headlights, nothing but light bars. So these things are fabricated with the same stuff that light bars are. So there's no point in putting, one of those 52-inch crazy expensive light bars across the hood of this vehicle or across the windshield or what have you. These headlights are actually light bars in circular form. So popping the hood here, you can see the motor is a dual VVT-i. It's actually not. Most people would tell you that VVT would stand for variable valve timing, but what they're not taking into account here is, this is a Japanese-made car, and you got to read that backwards like a Japanese comic book. So what that really stands for is intelligent tune for variable velocity. And what that tells you is these turbos here in this diesel, they spool up no matter what speed you're going at. So it don't even matter what RPMs you're going at or whatever. This thing's just quick no matter what. Going down here, looking at these hubcaps. First off, they're your filler cap here is green. That means you can only fill these tires up at the diesel pump, with the green pump. You don't want to go to any other pump. These only are diesel tires. Also, these are hubcaps, and you got hubcaps on every corner. Now, you're saying hubcaps are cheap. No, they're not. See, what they're actually doing is Toyota is giving you a Frisbee on every corner. So, if one falls off, you better get yourself a friend because you got yourself a Frisbee. Now, if all four fall off, you better make a lot of friends because you got 4 Frisbees now. So going around here to the back, this is LE model. Now, I don't know what LE stands for, but I have a hunch. I would say LE probably stands for less expensive, because when you look at the other Toyota trucks, you got your Tacoma and your Tundra, they're more expensive than this here rig, and there just ain't no point, because this is better than those in every single way. Now you come around here to the back of the car and you open up your bed cover, you reveal the bed. Now this particular model has a bed mat, so it's a real high quality, even though it's a less expensive model. Now you pull this here bed mat up to reveal your tire and your jack. So there ain't no point in putting your tire underneath, because then it'll get all muddy when you're mud bogging. You got to have it inside so it stays clean. Keep the mud out of those sipes in your tires. That'll keep you going forever. Now, also, you might say, well, you can't fit lumber back here. This ain't big enough bed to put your lumber and such in. Now, I'm telling you that's wrong as well. Now, you can cut down your 2x4s and you can put them lengthwise. You can also drop that seat down right there and put them all the way up to the front. So you're utilizing all the space in this vehicle. Now also, what you may not have realized is this is also the perfect size. See, I'm just over 6 foot tall, and if I wanted to, I could camp back there for months or whatever. Also, in case you get stuck back there, you see a bear or whatever, and you want to close this hatch here real quick, it has a glow-in-the-dark knob here that you can pull and let yourself out when that bear's gone. So overall, as I've clearly explained to you all, this may be the best truck in the world. It's less expensive than your Tacoma. It's more durable and more capable than a Tundra. And you got Frisbees at all 4 corners. And it's really, even just by pounding this hood, she's solid. Now, there's one other feature I got to share with y'all, and that's the horn. So, you go boot scooting around, and you want to give it a little toot toot. Well, it actually makes a toot toot noise. Now listen here. Toot toot. So that's about all I got for this video. I hope y'all agree with me, and you ought to rush out and buy one of these here new Corollas. This is a 2015 model, and you know, these things start probably 20 grand or so. Now I just paid $35,000 for my Tacoma, and really I just wasted 15 grand. Now this thing is absolutely perfect, and ain't a whole lot I'd change about it. So you know, don't even consider rushing out and buying a Ridgeline because of the comfort. You know, this thing's got to beat there, fuel mileage, everything. So those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have a fantastic week, and I'll catch you next time. Now, one very important thing here that I forgot to mention is, you know, my Tacoma has multi-terrain select. This just has it incorporated right into the transmission. So you got dirt, and there's S for snow or sand. You know, you really need the same power for either one. And then B. B, you know, since this is a turbo diesel, that stands for, you know, blow smoke, black smoke, you know, whatever you want, but it has to do with smoke. So we just leave it in B all the time. We give it the gas, and we let it see the beans. Smoke them people out right there.